Hi Pisces, how are you? So this is going to be your March reading. I can't believe we're already in March. Wow, crazy. So a few things that are going to happen in March. We have mid-March, specifically March 10th, Mercury goes out of its retrograde phase and it goes direct. But don't forget, it still kind of has its shadow period for about a week or so. So you might still feel some of those like confusion or lingering misunderstandings might be persisting till maybe like at the end of March. But once it gets out of its shadow period, it really will clear out. So really, I think mostly going into April, I think that's when communication is going to be easier, and there's going to be less communication, there's going to be less delays, there's going to be less, just less of that retrograde effect. Now, the other thing that will happen in March is Saturn goes into Aquarius. So that's a big shift. And Saturn will stay in Aquarius for about 2 years, 2.5 years or so. So it's a long time for it to be in that sign. So it depends on where Aquarius is for you in your natal chart. Really watch out for changes in that department to start showing up for you. But let's get into the tarot portion of the reading and see what March has in store for you, okay? So let's see. So starting with the month, we have the Magician in reversed, Ace of Pentacles in reversed, Six of Cups in reversed, okay. Then we have the Star. Very interesting spread. I think this is more kind of speaks to that Mercury retrograde kind of still being in shadow, where it's like still things lingering, being a little bit delayed, not really happening as fast as we would like them to. So, you know, kind of more about that kind of energy happening for you, Pisces. So let's start. So you have the Magician reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Six of Cups reversed. Now, to me, these cards are mostly, because all three of them are in reverse, I would just take them as a delayed manifestation of something that you really want, something that you've really been drawn to for a really long time, and something you've had a really strong connection with. So this could be something, maybe you like reconciling with something, with someone that you've known or something that you've connected with quite some time ago. And then they're coming back around, or you kind of reaching out to them when they're reaching out to you. Or there's something, this tells me that maybe it's like the beginning of this relationship, or the beginning of this situation was a long time coming. So you've been working really hard on it and it just wasn't working out. But finally, in the beginning of the month, well, kind of like after the mid-month, you'll see some progress in this area, in this domain, and with this situation. And I can see that because we have then the Star card. The Star card is wishes come true. It's you getting the healing that you need. You kind of like having that renewal of hope for something better, for something nicer, for something that you really wanted to happen, and it's finally happening in your life. So I feel like mid-month, after like really the 10th or 11th, you really see things shifting around. But really be careful, because you have the Four of Cups in reverse and then the Tower. There's a big shift happening for you, but it's up to you to see that happening, because it's like, if you're not going to be paying attention, if you're going to be kind of resistant to see what's showing up for you in your life, and then to see what other opportunities are there, because you're so stuck on something that is from the past, you will definitely miss something new. But the Tower here is saying that, you know, like, I think this delay in the beginning of the month is really to prepare you for something bigger, for a huge change that's coming for you at the end of the month. Let me just clarify what this Tower is about. What's that change? It could be about a job. that you really been wanting. And finally, maybe like if you applied for a raise, like in the beginning, and this the Magician too, this could speak with the Ace of Pentacles, could speak of financial matters. So like maybe if you applied for a raise, or if you talked to your boss about a raise a month or so ago, finally at the end of the month you'll see things shifting in that department. You'll finally see the rewards for it, and you'll finally have that talk or whatever. It will come to fruition. This raise that you've been waiting for will come about. Now if you're looking for a job and it's been a hard time for you finding one, at the end of the month again you'll find something that it's really in alignment with what you want to do. And know that the reason why it took so long is because it took the time, the universe took the time to put on your path, a job that is really in alignment with who you are at the moment and what you need to do at the moment. So yeah, now for some of you, if you're relocating, if you're looking for a home, know that at the end of the month again you will find that home. Or if you're trying to sell a home, again at the end of the month, by the end of the month you'll know that that's gonna happen. You will definitely see some rewards. If this is a relationship situation for you, something that you really wanted to manifest, by the end of the month I think a lot of it will be put in perspective. A lot of it will kind of start aligning, and will see a shift in the balance. And I think it has to do more with the power dynamics in the relationship. So let's say if you were maybe not really maybe if you felt like you're putting more effort into the relationship than the other person was, know that by the end of the month things like started shifting and will start balancing themselves out. And be it with this person that you're with or with a new person, in either case there is definitely a sense of renewal. There's a sense of like some sort of a new beginning, some sort of like an achievement that will happen in manifestation of something that you really wanted, that you really hoped for, and something that you worked hard towards to. But the only thing of caution here is really, it's like you have to be open and stay flexible, and just don't be too stubborn about just one outcome specifically, because you're going to tend to miss other opportunities. And maybe that's why this is like so delayed, and it's took a while to happen, because maybe you were too stubborn on seeing the outcome in one specific way versus being flexible to the universe showing you in a different way, and even better than you've ever hoped and dreamed of. Which judging by the Tower reverse and the Six of Pentacles, I feel like he will definitely be something more worthwhile for you, and something that is more in alignment with what you need at the moment. Now let me pull one oracle card and see what's the additional message for you for the month of March. But this is really exciting. So, but the other thing too, it's like, again, don't lose hope in the beginning of the month. You might feel like everything is dragging and it's not working out, it's just not happening. But it's because to get in alignment and to bring you things that are in alignment with who you are and what you need at the moment. So be patient, have some patience, and have some faith that things will work out just the way they're supposed to, okay? So, let's see, for the oracle card, contemplation, reflection, rumination, musings. So I love this card. And look how beautiful this card is. I feel like for this, again, going back to that first three cards of for the first part of the month, there's no reason to rush into anything. There's no reason for you to push through something and to just force something to happen when it doesn't need to. And this is the time for you to really sit down and reflect, because we're still in the Mercury retrograde phase and in the sign of Pisces, in your sign. So you Pisces know better than anybody the power of imagination and being creative and being kind of in your own feelings. So this is more about you kind of taking the time to be in your feelings, to allowing your space the time to dream, allow your space the time to fantasize about something, and just kind of open it up to whatever happens, and not just be so rigid about one certain outcome or one certain way of those dreams manifesting themselves into your life. So it's really this contemplation card, I think, more. It's allowing you the space, the time, and not putting pressure on yourself to get it done right now, right this second, but just letting it happen naturally when it's supposed to happen. So I'm going to leave it at that for you, Pisces. It looks like it's going to be a great month for you. Now, if this resonated with you, please like and share. And if you're looking forward to hear what the next month has in store for you, subscribe to my channel. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you. So that's it for now, and I will see you in April. Bye.